leading up to Tuesday, we knew of two encounters between Trump and Putin, a very brief one before they officially held their bilateral, and of course the bilateral, which was highly anticipated. It was the first time they sit together in official capacity, and obviously with all the hype going around about the Russia investigation surrounding this administration, that was obviously going to be significant either way. Now, on Tuesday, it emerged that there was a third encounter at dinner following the bilateral meeting. German Chancellor Angela Merkel had hosted a dinner for all the world leaders, their spouses, and a couple of translators were there too. The word emerged because the president of the Eurasia Group, consultancy based in New York, Ian Bremmer, had disclosed in a note to his clients that this meeting took place. It spread like a wildfire through the media, everybody trying to find out why was this meeting not known about. Now, the White House is pushing back even on the term meeting. They're saying it was just a conversation, a dinner time conversation. One White House official telling me, you could hardly call a conversation over dessert a meeting. While it seems like it could be harmless and world leaders talk at these kind of events all the time, obviously any discussion with Putin right now is significant because of this ongoing investigation and because of the fact that there's no readout of the conversation. It raises a lot of questions. What was discussed? Did the president make any promises that he shouldn't have? Did the president discuss any inappropriate matters? What we've discovered is that the meeting probably lasted approximately an hour, and that pretty much eliminates the entire notion of it being a pull-aside or a brief meeting. The White House was really trying to push the fact that it was a brief meeting, but it seems that it was a lot longer than what most people would describe as brief. Now, Putin was seated next to First Lady Melania Trump for most of the dinner, and this is the White House justification for why he would go over to Putin and talk to him. He and Mrs. Trump had already been engaged in conversation throughout the dinner, and so the president, who was seated on the other side of the table, eventually joined them. So President Trump was very defiant. When the news came out late Tuesday night, he tweeted that it was essentially fake news and the media hyping it up. He said it was sick, that they would take such a casual meeting and turn it into something so nefarious. I personally had a discussion with Ian Bremmer on what he had heard directly from people inside the room about the meeting, and he was saying people were astonished that the president would meet so brazenly, so openly, and talk to Putin for such a long time when this is obviously a country that is a friendly adversary, if we can characterize it as that.